Dude, this is Brian from Team Widge. I'm going to profile the deck for you that I was given. I love the deck so far. I have every intention of getting Mermails back together after December. Let's just wait and see. Because apparently we have a ban list every 4 months or so. So that's pretty cool. But on with the deck. This deck is Constellars. I play 3 Pollux. Pollux is fantastic. It normal summons twice. Even if it gets bottomless or leaves the field, as long as the summon's not negated, you get to summon twice for Constellars. Then 3 Chaos. Chaos is a beast. I love this card. It changes levels to XYZ into 3s, 4s, or 5s. Really, really good effect. Sombre. In my opinion, this is the best card in the entire deck. It's a 1-card Exceed. You draw it, summon it, banish a Constellar from your graveyard to add a Constellar from your graveyard to your hand, and then you can normal summon that Constellar monster. Or a Constellar monster, not necessarily that one. But it's more or less a top deck for the win. Then you got 3 Algettis. Algettis also creates double summons. You normal summon it to special summon a Constellar from your hand. And that combos really well with some combos I'll probably show you in a later video. Then 3 Sheridan. I don't see a lot of people playing 3 of this. I've seen 1 and 2 pretty frequently, but not so much 3. It's a monster that searches out any of the cards. Any card I just showed you, it searches them out. So I don't see any reason not to play 3, even though it's only got 700 attack points. And then for the 1-ofs, Thunder King because it's at 1, Honest because it's at 1, and Bear. I'm thinking about adding in 1 or 2 more bears. It's a very good card. It's very versatile. If you get to swing in, you get to thin your deck. You get to scrap drag a monster. It's just overall a good card. On for the spells. I play 3 Pot of Duality. I don't see a lot of people playing this either, actually. But I like to get my setup and then keep potting into more and more and more protection, which you'll see here shortly. Then 2 Tenki. This is abusable with Bear, Chaos, and Pleiades. Pleiades, you can activate it, search out your Chaos, summon your Pollux, get your Chaos, overlay into a Pleiades, pass turn or attack or whatever you're doing for the turn. On your opponent's end phase, if they don't have anything to do, just bounce back your Tenki, and then reactivate it on your turn to go search out another card. It just continuously thins your deck. 2 MSTs. I've been thinking about bumping it up to 3. I haven't decided yet. But for now, I like it at 2. And for the 1-ofs, Dark Hole, Reinforcement of the Army, and Book of Moon. Reinforcement of the Army has 1 monster in the deck it can pick, and that's the 3 Pollux. But I think that is more than justifies playing 3, or playing the 1. As for the traps, 3 Fiendish Chain. It's very abusable with the Pleiades, stops attacks, negates effects, all that good stuff. I don't really care for hand traps in this deck, but maybe for sideboard I do like them. But just for that, 2-dimensional prisons, 2 Mirror Force, and now for the 1-ofs, Bottomless, Call of the Haunt, Solemn Warning. Call of the Haunt is abusable with Pleiades again, Torrential Tribute, and Compulsory. Those are all fairly staples in my opinion in the current format. And now for the extra deck, we have 1 Crazy Box, 1 Cowboy, 1 Gaia Charger, 1 Volcasaurus, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Hades. This is going to get swapped out for a Diamond Dire whenever it gets reprinted, because like I said, I just got back into the game. Literally, this is all of the other cards I own. 1 Leviair, 1 M7, and then we got 2 Pleiades, and then 2 Omegas. I don't think 3 Pleiades is really necessary. I see a lot of people playing 3. I think that's just kind of overkill. If they're going to kill your Pleiades and you can't do anything about it, just bounce the Pleiades back to your extra deck and then you're pretty well good. 1 Constellar Precipice. I'm probably saying that wrong. That's okay. 1 Zen Mains and 1 Paladynamo. I like this guy a lot. He's really good. As for side deck, 3DD Crow, Graveyard Reliant decks, especially Dragons. That's a silly, silly deck. I know they get their effects whenever they're banished and whatnot, but if you chain to them trying to summon themselves, they don't get it. 2 trap stuns for back row heavy decks, decks that like to OTK, because if you roar with a Sombre in hand, you can pretty well counter whatever field your opponent has. And for the one-ofs, 1 Soul Drain, 1 Macro, 1 D-Fissure, 1 Eradicator, this is for Crazy Box, 1 MST, and 1 Nordic Relic Leviathan. This I have every intention of taking out. I was literally only had 14 cards on my sideboard, and then I just added that in. But that's all for this video. This is Brian from Team Widge. Remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'm out.